The reason why I thought of that was I was listening to a podcast recently, and it was on rituals of recovery and athletics. And I
Mm.
thought it tied in really well with our conversation last week with goal setting
Mm-hmm.
and what does goal setting look like. And it made me think of just like when we sit back and we take the time to prioritize, to look at the goals that we wanted to achieve in a course of a year, two things come to mind of, well, how are we going to do those? Like we've talked about, kind of like you take the goal setting side of things is the, let's look at the big picture, the goals, the what I want to do, the what, and then the
Mm-hmm.
how is the execution, the planning of it. And those rituals of recovery, rituals of the daily habits are the things that were that that set us up for success
Mm-hmm.
uh, in achieving those goals. And you
Yeah.
can't expect to do all of what you need to do when you have like you're whacked because you don't take any time for rest.
Mm-hmm.
So with the combination of ritual, like the daily habit of things,
Mm-hmm.
and recovery, how are we best setting ourselves up to lead ourselves, and then of course others,
Mm-hmm.
with our lives and the things that we're trying to achieve. And when we are able to put in those rituals, those habits, it gives us the bandwidth to level up, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so I wanted to kind of touch base on where are you at with your goals, the goal setting
Mm-hmm.
that we talked about last week.
Yep.
Two, what are the daily habits that we're putting in to help us recover, to help us to grow, because it's like in work, being in work, doing workouts, right?
Mm-hmm.
um Muscle fatigue whacks you, and the only way that you can grow muscle uh well is with recovery. If you don't have recovery, you actually don't you don't what do you call it, you don't give yourself time to grow.
Uh-huh. Correct.
Like you need recovery to grow. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Or else you just end up being whacked, right?
Yeah, correct. Yeah. So actually I was about to to like put that in the improvement and the goals, the
Mm,
document that you sent me. So I will put that one today because as you mentioned, you are actually right. Like right now I have like my whole schedule like in the morning because I'm trying to get or to have time in the morning for me and then just focus on the work like the rest of the day.
hmm.
So I was actually thinking on that because you know me. I mean, I want to do like all no matter what.
Yeah.
So my husband told me like the same, like, hey, you have to take a rest. I mean, you have to have time for you, for the things that I'm doing in the morning, to do exercise, and also to be on time and ready for to work, right?
Totally.
So I create the schedule and I'm trying to get up as well early
Hmm.
because my husband is leaving early as well. So that
Yeah.
way I can do and be prepared in the morning. So that's when I was thinking about rest
Mm,
because I was actually saying like, okay, for example, today, Wednesday, uh I can just not go to preach, for example, in the morning, and then just
hmm.
take the morning for me to do the exercise and everything, and then be ready for the meeting because it's a little bit early, right?
Yeah.
So I'm actually I want to put also my like a schedule to give
Hmm.
a like an idea, and then having this time for rest regarding, for example, the exercise part, and then also for when we are working and we have
Hmm.
see videos or to hear podcasts, we will have. I mean, we have to have time to like just listen to that, and that's it. So that will be like
Totally.
of the rest that I wanna like implement as well. So yeah, I'm working on that.
And that's where the power of subtraction is really important, right? So we can't keep adding, you can't keep adding ritual and ritual and ritual, or habit and habit, or more goals and more goals, if you're
Mm-hmm.
not actually looking at it to be like, okay, what do I need to take off of my plate here for me to
Yeah.
be successful?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can do everything, like you said, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so what what are you looking at when you're setting those goals of like, I really want to do this. Now I need to actually take off this, and I need to take that off, you
Mm-hmm.
know, because otherwise you will end up in a scenario where you're completely whacked.
Yeah. And at the end, yeah, because I was thinking like, why since last year I really want to do exercise, but I don't have like the consistency to do that, like
Hmm.
um moving forward.
Hmm.
So that's the one of the reason that I really need to set a time for to do that. And then it's okay if I don't do, for example, in my case, to preach like every single day. I mean,
Right.
I can just do it few days and then
Yeah.
continue with my routine. So yeah,
Right.
that's my goal.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So today, what are you doing to set yourself up for success when it comes to the rituals of recovery and the
Hmm.
goals that you're going to set out for yourself, and making sure that you've got that connection with the two of them?
Yeah. So that's why I actually update my Google Calendar, like the personal
Nice.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a good thing because I was thinking like I really need to put somewhere some
Hmm.
the things that I really want to do, but sometimes because I don't have that somewhere or in paper or whatever, I don't do it. Like I just say like, yeah,
Mm,
I can do it later. And at the end of the day, for me, it's just too tired because yeah, it's like already 7:30, 8 a.m., 8 p.m. when I finish work. So yeah, it's just like I don't want to do exercise. So that's the
right.
main thing I already did yesterday. Update the Google Calendar.
Because you're tired at the end of the day.
Exactly. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't want to like do something that is going to make me more tired. So, and it's raining a lot right now, so
Is it?
it's like cold, and then I don't want to go outside. So yeah, I like to do it more in the morning than in the like overnight. So yeah.
Right. And so, how, what is again, we talk about like the rituals and the morning, like what
Mhm.
does that look like for you in the morning?
Mhm.
Because it's really hard to work out in the morning, sorry, in the
Yeah.
afternoon, in the evening, when you're
Mhm.
exhausted.
Yeah. So what I was actually doing is just to take one day like off to
Hmm.
rest and also to have time for me, and then I can hear the podcast or videos that I really want to see or watch, but I don't have time. So
Right.
I was thinking to like complement those, like one day off that will be for me will be Sunday, and then setting a time to her and have that time for me.
Right. But like, what are you doing to ensure that you get your morning time for you?
Hmm.
Right.
Oh yeah, I mean I put in like my alarm.
Hmm.
I like schedule that time specifically just to do exercise. Right now, that's what I'm doing.
Right. And the ritual that's going to get you there is
Mhm.
earlier to bed.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that one's a hard one, especially because your hours are, your working hours are later
Mhm.
in general.
Yeah.
But um if and I know we all need like our downtime. We
Mhm.
need our like decompress time, like you've been running off of adrenaline all day.
Mhm.
And you're, you're just you're go, go, go. And then all of a sudden you gotta like
Yeah.
slow down and go to bed. That's not gonna be realistic. So
Uh-huh.
what is it that is needed for you to be able to shut off your brain
Mhm.
so that you can uh get your like literally like your mind
Mhm.
adjusted,
Wake up.
you know what I mean? And you work from
Mhm.
home. So
Yeah.
when we think about like working from home, it's really easy to just be, and I think you probably struggle with this if you're being honest with yourself,
Yeah.
that um, you are, um, you like just work, 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 and then you could kind of work more because the laptop's there, or it's just in
Mhm.
the other room.
Yeah.
So, what ritual is needed for you to say, like, I'm done at X time,
Mhm.
and when I have that time hit, I shut my laptop off, I lock the door, I change my clothes, like
Mhm.
something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like a routine, like the ritual.
A ritual, exactly.
Mhm.
A ritual
Ah.
that will change what your brain is like working on.
Mhm. Yeah. What I'm doing is actually doing that, like following ritual.
Hmm.
Like I know that this time of the year is not that complicated because we are like in a low season. So for me, it's easy just to say that okay, I'm done here, and then I go and prepare everything like to have everything clean, and then just go to my room and then have this time for me, like to put in like creams on my hair, on my face, and then having the time just to relax and then
Hmm.
read a little bit, and that's it. So that's what I'm trying to do right now, like every single day, so that way I can go
Yeah,
to sleep.
yeah, good. I am, I got to run. I'm finished
Okay.
our time with you and you finished with me.
Yeah, it's okay.
So I, the ritual thing, particularly for you, finishing your
Hmm.
day, is a
Hmm.
big one. So let's talk more about that. Okay.
Okay, and if you can put the podcast about that one, it would be good.
I will.
Awesome. Thanks,
Okay.
Ryan.
Thanks, Denise. Bye.
Okay, bye.